All right, Kenman here, and today, left-handed people, ambidextrous locks. What works for us? Here we are. Everyone knows the Demko AD 20.5 with the Sharklock. It is the very ambidextrous epitome of what we're looking for right here. This knife is awesome. It's got that on the edge, so either right hand or left hand, it works the same way. It's a great lock. It's a great knife. If you're a lefty, you're looking for something ambidextrous, that's the one. My favorite for sure. The Civivi Vision FG has a Superlock on it. Very similar, almost identical in look. Got that little space that sticks out in the back. Works just as well, both left and right. Sharklock, Superlock. Now we've got the CJRB Recoil lock. Now it does look different, but it works the same way, as you can see. Very cool. Lefties rejoice. I'm going to reach over here. I've got another example I want to talk about in a second. But if you look at all these, they're all accessible on the back. That's what gives it that ambidextrous left or right style use, because you're able to completely access it from both hands exactly the same versus knives where it's only on one side. I have my SOG Terminus here. This is like a, man, I'm losing my brain. Like an axis lock, style lock, the crossbar lock. And so it is a ambidextrous lock as well. Oh my goodness. Because you pull down on both of them from both sides and it works equally because it's got these two little bumps. And the recoil lock, if I were to grab it that same way, it's the same kind of thing. So if you kind of look, you can see those little bumps on both sides. So if you also are into the axis style lock or the crossbar style lock, this will give you that same kind of effect because you can reach up. I am not that great at it yet because I am still kind of a new knife, but you can grab it that same exact way. Once I got a hold of it here, you can see it's real easy to open, real easy to close. You can use the flipper tab to open it. You can just pinch it down and close it the same way that you do with your Superlock or your Sharklock. What does everyone think about that, huh? Like I said, I'm a lefty, so I'm always looking for something that's going to have kind of a really good use for the left hand. I have said I would love to make a liner lock that is made for a lefty. If you see like this liner lock here on this feldspar, I open it, and when you push with your right, it's real easy and everything just kind of drops simple. Now, lefties can do that. But I'm now reaching across. Notice how much more of my thumb has to go across. Then I get like this. Now I have to kind of move, readjust to close. Not saying you can't do it, but if I were to be able to just push over like that with my right hand, where I kind of like this, it's just so much of a simpler kind of a thing. And as a lefty, I would love to be able to experience that with this hand. So if I don't end up finding one I like, or maybe I'll design one of these days. If I could get to that, that would be really cool. But yeah, tell me that the Demko isn't one of the coolest, what's my problem? One of the coolest knives. I want to get one of these in titanium. But yeah, love that knife. Love the Civivi Vision. I did the die on this. If you weren't aware, I take knives and I remove them, take them apart, take the scales, and then do a custom die, and then put the knife back together. I do it all in one single video, so you can kind of see the entire process from start to finish. So if you're interested in trying some custom work like that, I have videos that you can see. See, now that is one of the things that if you don't keep holding it down, it doesn't always close it completely. But if you hold it down, you get that full, see how like that, like it's got that kind of a thing. But that is common in all of these. Well, maybe not so much in that one, but in the Demko, it's got that clicky action, but it makes that extra click to it just so cool. I mean, I'll do some fails here. But what does everyone think about these ambidextrous locks? Look at that. What does everyone think about the recoil lock? CJRB is making, they're making something significantly cheaper. I think this one was only like $30, $35. So you're getting this ambidextrous style lock for 35 bucks, or you're getting it for 100, or you're getting it for 150 or more. And so the reality is it is definitely different. But for ambidexterity, for both working well with both your left and your right hand, I don't know, that CJRB is pretty cool. What's everyone think? Everyone thinks that Mr. Kenman's opening skills on camera are subpar at best. Let's put all these on my lefty show side. So, leave in the comments, what does everyone think? Where are my lefties? Would you love to see a lefty liner lock? Would you like to see some more locks that are ambidextrous in style? I'm going to be looking for them. I'm going to be talking about them. I'm going to be talking about issues that lefties have with certain knives and certain things like pocket clips. You know, I've got several like this Gent 2.0 by Fair and Forge. Notice no extra hole for the pocket clip on that side, so it kind of makes it less of a desirable knife for a left-handed person. And we just got all types of things that are like that, and it'd be fun to find some more companies that are going to be willing to get on board with the left-handed person that exists in the world. There may only be 8-10% of us or whatever, but we're there. We do like using this hand, you know, call it whatever it is. But having options for us is cool, and I'm going to continue to talk about them, obviously, since I am a lefty. But what does everyone think? Everyone like the crossbar style lock, axis lock? I think they're great. This is probably one of my most used knives, most carried knives. It's just got so many different deployment capabilities. Plus that lock is just cool. It's nice look, it's nice style. It fits in my pocket good. The pocket clip, the way it goes into the back, makes it real nice for sitting in your pocket. All around the SOG Terminus, they have several different versions of it. I use that one a lot. It's a great knife. But get back to these one last time. You see that ambidextrous recoil lock. We've got the ambidextrous Superlock. And we have the ambidextrous Sharklock. What's everyone think? Tell me what you think in the comments. Any ideas, thoughts, stuff we can do with left-handed things in the future. And yeah, that's going to be it for today. If you enjoy what you see, please hit that like button and subscribe to see more. Helps me out, and I really appreciate it. Stay sharp, and we'll see you next time.